Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel. And today I want to talk about gimmicky wristwatch boxes. And many years ago, the actual box that your wristwatch came in was really not important. In fact, most people discarded this box. However, since the 90s and noughties, people have been starting to collect watches and they want absolutely everything. And watchmakers themselves there have become very, very clever in meeting the market's expectation of what a quality wristwatch box should look like. I recently purchased a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. This is a retro styled watch based on design inspirations from the original 1957 Breitling Super Ocean. The box it came in is really a work of art. Let's take a look at this and we'll compare it to some other gimmicky boxes. So the top part of itself there has got the Breitling logo nicely embossed onto this box. It's done in a macho way. They've highlighted these rivets here to give it a very masculine feel to it. This is a man's watch. The lid comes off and it's specially designed so that the base, the lower half of the box, will actually slide into it to provide a resting place for the lower part of the box. The lower part of the box then has this compartment here which contains the watch. However, it's a bit more tricky than just that, because this in itself is a leather travel case for the watch and your adventures. So this has been incorporated into the watch box. You get a leather travel case with your Breitling purchase. Very clever idea. The box itself here has a lower compartment which has a cardboard shelf, and then it has a leather folder which contains the documentation. Now Breitling, speaking of gimmicks, has gone for an electronic ID card for your watch. This gives you the model. This is a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 42, the SOSC code and serial number as per the watch. It also gives you the dealer. This was from Pendulum Bangkok, and also the date of when it was first purchased, 19th of the 1st 2017, all displayed on this high-tech type of card here. Also, the box comes with its extra links, hang tag, manual, and certificate for the SCOSC certification. So as you can see there, this watch in itself here is more than just the wristwatch itself. It's packaged very, 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 very well for the buyer to be made aware of the fact that they are purchasing a luxury wristwatch. This type of gimmickry has really exploded in recent times. Another example of this type of gimmickry is Omega. Now I'm going to show you an Omega in my collection. This is a ladies' watch. This is one of the watches I allow lady folks who are visiting me to wear whilst they're in my company. This is the Omega chocolate box, and this here is life is like a box of chocolates. What a beautiful gift to give to a deserving lovely lady. An Omega constellation, beautifully presented, resting in its box here. This box itself, not as well engineered as the Breitling box with its booklets and things in the back of it, but still very, very clever with how it executes a comfortable nest for a beautiful purchase from a beautiful woman. So the Omega itself takes the cream for gimmicky boxes. The chocolate box. How could anyone complain about receiving a box of calorie-free chocolates? When we compare that to Rolex's offering, we could dare say it's almost boring. This is a watch from the mid-noughties, going back 10 to 15 years ago. Yes, it's a reasonable box. It's not leather. No, that's not leather. And there we go. This is how a Rolex Explorer 2 would have been presented in the day. So it's not really that gimmicky as far compared to the Omega Constellation ladies box, the box chocolates, or the Breitling with its integrated travel case. However, if we go into gimmicks, we go back to the pilots type watch. We must mention the way it's done by Breitling. That's correct, Breitling, that luxury brand. How about a piece of wing? How about a piece of wing for your Breitling? This is what this box is modeled on. A wing from a vintage aircraft. And when we open this box up, how's that? Beautiful luxury leatherette with a beautiful Breitling resting on the box. So you can see how these manufacturers really want the purchase of the watch to be the box is a big component. It adds mystique and luxury to the watch. An airplane wing box from Breitling. So you really, in recent times, this has continued. One maker who recently revised their watch box was Omega with the Omega Speedmaster. This is a Omega Speedmaster box from the mid-noughties. Plain, boring, cheap. The new Omega Speedmaster box is a monstrosity. And that's because they've worked out people put emphasis on the box. It's not just limited to brands down the food chain. When we think of Rolls-Royce of boxes, one should look at the Rolls-Royce of watch makers. If one takes a look at Patek Philippe, we have picnic table picnic table Rolls Royce lacquered wood. Solid wood, not veneer, solid wood. That's what one would expect if one was forking out the coin. They would expect a tomb to be buried with their sarcophagus. How much better than a Patek Philippe box could one have there? So as you can see, these boxes are very important with the marketing of watches. So when Breitling releases a box like this, it helps persuade the buyer to buy its brand. Would you rather buy a Breitling with this box or an Omega Speedmaster with this boring box? Innovative, useful with a travel case, in leather, a luxury material. How could you go wrong? I'm Archie Luxury, looking at the gimmickry of wristwatch boxes. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Dear F169BBS.com posters, I just wanted to congratulate you on having a YouTube celebrity, luxury goods guru and travel expert like Archie Luxury on your site. He's a masculine, sexy and successful man. Be proud to have him on your site, the last bastion of free speech in the interweb.
Okay.